Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Springtime in Louisiana with your grass typically means beautiful flowers, things are growing. It also means fungus time. What I mean by that is that we have enough temperature swing. Temperature swings the difference between your daytime highs and your nighttime lows, and enough moisture in the environment that it's the perfect breeding ground for fungus. Fungus, if you will, the fungi, it exists just naturally everywhere. And when the environmental conditions reach the perfect trigger point, if you will, that's when you get fungus problems and you get fungus damage. Something that's very important to note though is that you've got really two ways to handle this, especially with your grass. You can either be reactive or you can be proactive. They both have their pros and their cons. It's just a matter of deciding what you're going to do and sticking to that game plan. And one of the main reasons that you're faced with this very limited choice in terms of treatment is that fungicides, which is the product you use to treat fungus, they have a very short shelf life once they're applied. They're not active very long. The most common ones that most people can get their hands on are actually only active for 14 to 15 days. You have a lot of higher end products that are called like strobies that can be active for in the ground for anywhere from 21 to 30 days. So it depends on what you're going to apply. If you're going to be reactive, it means that you need to constantly keep your eyes on the grass, and you need to be aware of what's going on. And as soon as you see fungus activity, you need to immediately apply. And the reason you need to be so fast and so diligent is that once fungus is active, it spreads very rapidly. So you don't want to give it an opportunity to overtake the yard too much, because then it'll damage the grass and it'll slow the process down. If you're going to be proactive, which is what we actually do with a lot of our clients and we recommend you to do, first off, you got to make sure you're using the right product. You got to make sure you're using something that's going to last longer. And during the active fungus months, which is typically like your April, May, sometimes into June, March can be a problem. And then again in the fall, usually around October, November, it's when you're getting these big temperature swings. You need to make sure that you're proactively applying the fungicide. And you need to know what you're applying. You need to know the window, how long it's going to be active, and you want to make sure that you've got active product on the yard, in the grass, and you want to make sure that you're kind of overlapping so that there's always going to be that protective barrier. Anyway, that's really your only two options. There are some granular products out there that work okay. We don't really recommend them. We don't push them. Liquid tends to work a lot better when it comes to the fungicides. But anyway, regardless of what you try to do, just be very aware of it. Keep your eyes open. If you got any questions or if you need help identifying anything, just let us know. Other than that, we look forward to hearing from you. Y'all have a good day.